Hello everyone. This video is going to be about the blessings of the dawn, Bircot Hashahar. We have other videos in our channel, in our website, Let's Jewish, that talks about how you start your day, what is the first blessing, and so on. So we have a video about Modeh Ani, which is the first one. Then you get up and you do the netilat yadayim, the washing of the hands. You say the special blessings over the netilat yadayim. And also if you went to the bathroom, so there's asher yetsarta, that's another video. And there's also the blessings of Bircot HaTorah that you can say before Bircot HaShachar or after Bircot HaShachar. It depends on Sephardic and Ashkenazic. It's the same blessings, just a custom of where to put them, before or after. And this video is going to be about the blessings that are coming after asher yetsarta, that we say after we go to the bathroom. Now, for men, after they did the Modeh Ani and netilat yadayim and they went to the bathroom, said asher yetsarta, this is their time to put the tzitzit, which is a special garment that has 4 sides and special strings that is like a protection when they wear it. It's like you can think about it as a spiritual armor of the Yud-K, Vav-K, the sacred name of God. For women, it's kind of built in. You don't need to put it. But this is the time that they're going to put it on and say the special blessing on mitzvah tzitzit. For women, as I said, they just go to those blessings. Now, these blessings you should say standing up, unless you're sick or pregnant or whatever, you can't, but you should do it standing up when you're facing east. Because I'm just demonstrating it now, and I'm going to also explain it, I'm doing it sitting down, but you should do it standing up. Now, the first part is I do it by singing. It's easier to remember. It talks about the soul that God is bringing back to us. And it goes in the different levels of the world. There's the world of creation. There's the world of creativity and so on. There's different levels. And when we get our soul back from God, we say this blessing, and I'm going to sing it now. Elohai, neshama, shenatata, tehora, braata, yetsarta, nafahta, ואתה משמרה בקרבי, ואתה עתיד לטלה ממני ולהחזירה לעתיד לבוא. כל זמן שהנשמה בקרבי, מודה אני לפניך אדוני אלוהי ואלוהי אבותיי, ריבון כל המעשים, אדון כל הנשמות, ברוך אתה אדוני המחזיר נשמות לפגרים מתים. Now we get to the next part of the blessings, which go by kind of level to a level to kind of elevate our soul, and we make the right connection between our soul and our physical world, our body, and our environment. The first blessing, in the secret, it actually talks about knowing to understand what's around us and to know what is darkness and what is light. And when you say that blessing, you should say it loud. There's different meaning for the word sechvi that we're going to say in this blessing, that is a name for a rooster, but it's also kind of an old name for man, for human being, and that with that we connect to a special angel that is in charge of a special process that we're going to do with this blessing that basically is going to help us in our life when we start our day, because these blessings we say when we start our morning and start our day, to go in the world and to know better what is right for us and what is not. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם הנותן לשכבי בינה להבחין בין יום ובין לילה, between a day and a night. The next blessing is going to talk about opening our eyes and blessing God for opening our eyes, but we also talk about our spiritual eyes. Means that sometimes we have eyes but we are blind. We don't really see what's going on, and usually it's because we're judging a lot, and this blessing is helping us to be less judgmental and to connect more to our spiritual eyes, to what God wants to show us and not what we want and we're kind of blocking with our ego to see. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם פוקח עיוורים. Next blessing talks about matir asurim. Means that we sometimes live in a spiritual prison. We don't see it, but we're kind of locked in our old ways. We're locked in what people think about us, fears, and this blessing helps us to kind of get ourselves out of this prison that is locking us and send us to spiritual freedom. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם מתיר אסורים. These blessings are in every siddur you have. They are in the beginning for the morning. The next blessing is about how we sometimes, on the physical level, how we go sometimes when life kind of pushes us down, and this one helps us to stand straight, to kind of be aware of what's blocking us, what's kind of sitting on our shoulders. Sometimes it's our feelings, emotions, and again, fears. And it's kind of, when we get like that, we hurt our health, we hurt our body, we become a little bit depressed. And when we take this action, physical action of like standing straight, it's helping our spine, but it also makes us, when we stand up, like a channel for the light that comes in us. And by this blessing, we're cleaning and cleansing our pipe to get straight, beautiful inner light. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם זוקף כפופים. The next one, malbish arumim. In Judaism, the way you're dressed is affecting us just like the way and what you're eating. So the dress code for Jews, that you should think about it. When we say the chosen people, we mean that it's not that we're better than someone else. It means that we chose to serve. We chose to serve God, to serve the Creator light, and to pass it. So there's a certain way that we should dress. There's a dress code. Like even, if you look at people, if they're queens and kings, they're dressed in a certain way. And in Judaism, we believe that everyone are sons and daughters of God. So when you're dressed in a not modest way, and you kind of sometimes bring, without even noticing, jealousy on you, and maybe some people look at you in a certain way and you think, oh, it's a compliment, but it's not a compliment. It's actually, you're hurting yourself without knowing, and you're hurting sometimes other people by all these negative feelings. So you should think about it. How do you get out of your house? How am I dressed? Am I ready to face a king the way I'm dressed? ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם מלביש ערומים. Next blessing is on the physical level, to give a strength to someone who is sick. You can focus on someone that you know, and you can say in your brain, when you're saying that blessing, the person name and their mother's name. So you can say, let's say, Abraham, the son of Rachel, or any, I'm just giving an example. And it also helps you to get a special strength in you to carry the light and to fight negativity. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם הנותן ליעף כוח. Next blessing is about kind of how God put the land over the water, but in the secret we're connecting to the days of creation, and just like God divided, the heaven from earth, this is a blessing that already connects us to that, but also inside us it helps us to gain order in our life. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם רוקה הארץ על המים. Next blessing talks about men, but it's not just for men. It's to know to do the mitzvot, the merit, right, and to kind of help you to walk and to connect your body, including your legs, to walk, to do good things. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המכין מצעדי גבר. So you'll be happy and you'll be ready to do what God is asking you to do. The next one talks about all the needs that I need, God is providing it to me. And sometimes we're wishing or we were hoping for something, but it's not really the right thing for us. So this is kind of helping us to gain and to bless what we need in our life and to avoid what we don't. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשה לי כל צרכי. Next one, עוזר ישראל בגבורה. There are special codes in this blessing that talks about love. That when we are one with God, we spread love and light in the world. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עוזר ישראל בגבורה. Next one, עוטר ישראל בתפארה. It's like you're putting a crown around the Israelites, and it helps us again to protect ourselves with the Creator's light. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עוטר ישראל בתפארה. This blessing also gives us balance, because when we get a lot of light it can burn us. So this helps us to maintain the light in the right way. Next blessing, שלא עשני גוי for men, or שלא עשני גויה for a woman. This blessing talks about how we are so blessed to be spiritual people that can actually make these blessings and connect to the Creator light, and that we're not just a physical body, that all of our needs or will is just to provide our basic, lust or desires or needs. We are also understanding that we have a job on earth and that we are so happy to fulfill it. We're taking it upon us and we are going to do it. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שלא עשני גויה. For a man, שלא עשני גוי. Next blessing, it talks about not being a slave. Means slave is a mentality in Judaism. It's kind of a way of thinking that, oh, I just can't do it. I need someone to do it for me. And it kind of controls you. So this helps you to connect to the cause and not to the effect. Means every action in our physical world had a thought behind it, had a reason that it happened. So it helps you to kind of elevate yourself to the level that you see things before they happened, and before you just feel like, oh no, you just kind of elevate yourself. For a man it's eved, for a woman shifcha. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שלא עשני שפחה. For men, שלא עשני eved. Next one, it's a challenging one because it says, bless you for not making me a woman. But the woman actually says, made me as his will, the will of God, the will of Hashem. This is very high. So the meaning here is, in the secret, is that man does not want to lock himself, the soul of a man, in a woman body. And the woman is kind of his soulmate, and this blessing connects for a man and a woman, just like two soulmates into one. So the man says, I'm going to sing it for the man first, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שלא עשני אישה. That's what the man says. And the meaning is, thank you God for not making me a man in a woman body, so that the energy is not confused. The woman says, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני כרצונו. I am the will of God. In Judaism, women are at a very high level. The last one talks about to move sleeping, and this is a spiritual sleeping that has connection to death from our life and connect us to the tree of life, to the energy of life and sustenance and happiness that flows into our world. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המעביר חבלי שינה מעיניי ותנומה מעפעפיי. Now we're going to two other parts that talks about let it be your will, and it's kind of protection. So we kind of finished the actual part of the blessings. Now we're going to let it be the will of God to protect us. And this one is not just protection, it's actually to make a surrounding circle of healing energy around us that would not let negativity hit us or hurt us. יהי רצון מלפניך אדוני אלוהי ואלוהי אבותיי שתרגילני בתורתך ותדביקני במצוותיך ואל תביאני לידי חטא ולא לידי עבירה ולא לידי ניסיון ולא לידי ביזיון ותרחיקני מיצרה ותדביקני ביצרתו וחוף את יצרי להשתעבד לך ותנני היום ובכל יום ויום לחן ולחסד ולרחמים בעיניך ובעיני כל רואי וגמלני חסדים טובים. ברוך אתה אדוני גומל חסדים טובים לעמו ישראל. The second blessing of this part is to again make even a wider circle of protection around us, that it's kind of pushing back negativity from us and from our immediate environment. יהי רצון מלפניך, אדוני אלוהי ואלוהי אבותיי, שתצילני היום ובכל יום ויום, מעזי פנים ומעזות פנים, מאדם רע, מיצר רע, מחבר רע, משכן רע, מפגע רע, מעין הרע ומלשון הרע, מדין קשה ומבעל דין קשה, בין שהוא בן ברית ובין שאינו בן ברית, וממלשינות, ומכעס, ומשטן המשחית, ומדינה של גיהנום. Thank you.